there are a bunch of things that I want to work on. They're competing for attention in my brain. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to make working on the house my nighttime activity. Zombies. And then I want to do the agriculture, because I'm so tired of having no food in my belly during the day. So during the day I'm going to try extending a little stone wall that's going to be like a sort of smaller version of this one, like maybe even just 2 blocks tall, with like little pillars of wood capped like this, kind of just like a replica of this, but only like 2 blocks tall. And that's going to be outside around the farm. And then here, yeah, you know, it's like I don't have any prompts. This is the problem here is I have this house structure now, which is cool, but I don't have any prompts to fill it up with. The only thing that I can think of right now that I need a room for is my bed. So I'm going to make a bedroom, and I think it's going to be upstairs. And I'm probably going to have an attic that's going to be above the upstairs. And then the question here is like, how do I get up there? You come in, and I thought it would be cool to have stairs here. I'm going to maybe just like mock this up a little bit. That went like up. You know? I don't know, this is pretty basic. But like they go up this way, and then there'd be like a bit of a mezzanine kind of structure up there. Maybe the bedroom would be on this side. Looking out. Oh yeah, I want to be able to look out over the redwoods when I sleep. I don't think this is the view that I want when I'm sleeping. I think like this would be more for, yeah, it makes a bit of a good mezzanine. But I don't like how I don't like how these are the same height, you know? Like I would almost rather have the stairs start like sooner so that it goes up earlier, or lower the floor here. But then if I lower the floor here, it's going to be awkward, right? I've kind of already decided on this structure, so I can't really go back on that. So I feel like it's going to just have to be right here. And then to have it be like 2 blocks wide makes the rest of the room kind of like, this is going to be dominated by this staircase going up, right? I'm gonna do it right now just so that I can see how it feels. And then yeah, this window is going to be right subsumed by these stairs. I don't think this is the right place for the stairs to go. I'm going to do it just to see, but I really don't think this is the right place. And I don't think that the stairs are going to be red. I mean, we can settle on a color later. Right? I mean, like I could close. I got no. Oh, could close that up so that it's just a smaller window. I could make it even smaller. Right? But then this, I don't know, this whole space becomes pretty awkward. Staircases in a tiny house like this are pretty tricky. Another advantage of the spiral staircase over the traditional linear ascent staircase is its footprint is so small, right? Right. So like I could have, for example, here I could have a little tower that pokes out that had a spiral staircase, and then it would be like I'd have this whole big space for a living room or something. There could be a little door here. I could use these 2 pillars to like make a little, I could add another pillar. Do I have any? Yes, I do. Here, you know? So then there's kind of a, maybe not. And then have a spiral staircase that goes up. If I wanted to have it, like if it went up here, that would be the smallest amount that I would need to extend. You know what I mean? Like I'm trying to think, if I put a spiral staircase here, I could build out a tower right outside which would be kind of cool actually. Hey, you. It's daytime. I don't know if you noticed. You guys are not allowed to be out at daytime. In the day. Oh man, this is the worst. You know what's better than this? Everything, anything. Yeah. All right, do I have any stone? I don't have any stone. I'm gonna go downstairs and get some stone, and then I'm gonna sort of build out a little structure, and see if I can get it looking. I really don't like this. My life is just coming apart at the seams here. This was the wrong choice for the wood. It shouldn't be. It should be planks. It should be vertical planks, right? Because they don't stand out so much. This is weird. And then the other thing I'm thinking for the interior here is I'm thinking I'm going to scrap this whole idea, and what I'm going to do instead is have a little walkway, a mezzanine here along the side, and then a staircase that's going to go down to like a larger, deeper storage area. And that way I'll be able to have shelves that feel a little bit more, a little bit better than this. Like blocks on the floor is not what I like. But I need more ceiling space, right? So I was thinking about that. Lots of plans competing for my attention right now. Zombies. No zombies. Okay, I'm good. I'm gonna need a wall outside of my wall out here. Yeah. So the advantage of building on like a floating island or a mountain or just a normal island, it doesn't have to be a floating island, is once you've lit the place up, like there's no outside for zombies to come in from. There, it's gonna be here, right? This is cool. I like this. I already like this. I don't even have to think too hard about it. I just like this, right? This is easy. This is an easy win. It's like gonna be a little tower. I might even make it a stone tower. The tricky thing is that the spiral staircase, I should kind of design the spiral staircase first and then build the stone exterior thing to perfectly suit. I should have a pressure plate here because this is that door. If it gets left open, I'm hooped. I have bread. Munch. I saw a video essay, and one of the things they commented on was how in the adventure update they added, what goes here? Oh, bucket of water, easy. In the adventure update they added food, sprinting and food, and that like now there's like this time tax, like you just have to eat sometimes. Every once in a while you just have to like stop running, eat for, I think that they timed it to like, timed it out to like several seconds. And then you fill up your hunger meter and you can run again, right? And then they said, I don't know, they did the math. I can't remember whose video this is either. They did the math on like how long you spend doing that. Like, if you multiply it out far enough, you get like hours of your life spent munching on food. Which is it's a very interesting criticism. I had never thought of that, because it's I don't know, it's an interesting criticism. Yeah, so I'm gonna take this wall out, and I barely remember before when you didn't have to eat food all the time. Whoa. You'd eat food and it would just immediately, I was there, I was alive, I was playing Minecraft, but yeah, I'm gonna take out this whole part of the ceiling too here, right? I don't remember it very well. I can't remember what I was eating either at the time. One of my original base on the old 1. We updated the server every time that Minecraft updated, so it was originally like a 1.4 server, and then maybe by the end it was 1. We got into adventure update, but my original base on that server had this big underground farm, kind of semi-automatic. It's for books and stuff, right? So reads. big semi-automatic reed farm where I'd like wait for the reeds to grow, and then I'd pull a lever and all the water would flood in. You know what a farm is. I actually don't need to break this. So I want the player, that's funny. I want myself to come up probably in this corner, right? That's where I want to exit the staircase. So if the pillar is here, and I come up here, let's try that. I wish that I could like do this in my head. You know what I mean? Like I wish that I could just do the math and be like, yep, if I start it here, it's going to exit down here or something, right? Because I always just have to build it out to see where the spiral staircase is going to exit, even though I've been doing these for so long. It'd be cool if I didn't. Oh yeah, I mean, for example, just knowing that this would never be able to exit. Oh, I mean, I guess it could exit over here, potentially. So, you know, if I had it come down this way. That's kind of nice. It's got a bit of a luxurious curve, right? You can, I don't like, I don't like that. Unless there's a wall here. Like what if there's a wall? No, I don't like how close that is to the, so maybe I need to start down here and then build my way up instead of starting up and building my way down. Oh, the trials and tribulations of this spiral staircase builder. Right? Because I want to, I don't think I want this pillar here, right? Like I think I'd rather have, I can have like a little bit of a protrusion, but I think that I really like this unadulterated large area, and I want to preserve that as much as possible. Unadulterated. No adultery. No adultery required. So in that case, it's going to be, yeah, I mean, it's going to be out here, right? Because there's going to be a door in the wall, possibly here. I'll open it, and then I'll have to start going up. And the upgoing will start here. I'm going to enjoy building the roof over this, actually. It's going to be kind of cool. More little bits of roof sticking out. And then, so this will be an upgoing staircase. And then, like that. Oops, I missed. And then, yeah, I mean, it's going to come out somewhere. I think I don't have to be too worried about where precisely, right? Because it's going to be, there's going to be a little door. And then, still, this is like worst case. This is the worst case, I think, right? Because it comes up here. But maybe that's okay. Maybe I just gotta chill out. Oh no, I can't because it has to go over itself. Right? I'd need to like have it come up an extra block in order to, like, if I wanted this to, oh no, even then it would need to go up 2 blocks. Oh man. Fuck, spiral staircases. This is the worst. This is the worst. Right? It can't go here. Because look. That's way too high. Right? Unless that's okay. So I am imagining that I'm going to have an attic. Right? And so if this room is only going to be 3 blocks tall, give me some little staircase here. And then, what is this? Is this stairs? I'm gonna need to raise the roof. Remember I did the little thing where, right here, this is like stairs, stair. I like the shape of that, but I think I'm gonna have to raise the roof because otherwise I can't really get like a meaningful attic. Because if this is the ceiling, right, in order to have a nice room, it's got to be at least 3 blocks tall, obviously. You can't have a 2 block tall room. That would be dumb. Right? So then that would be the ceiling. So then, you know, the attic could be a little squat. I've got a lot of wood, so why don't I raise the roof right now? Right? I'll just take these out, and then I'll just raise the roof. I sure do enjoy saying raise the roof. Make it a little faster. I've been playing a bit of Minecraft without Astral Sorcery. I've been like experimenting with 1.20.1 is pretty moddy. Like there's, you know, 10,000 mods or more for that version of Minecraft. So that's a pretty good candidate for, like, you know, for the next version of this mod pack, which, oh no, don't. Oh. I've been away from this simple life. And so I was in the donjon working on the bridge to the second tower of the donjon, and over there I'm wearing my like super hyper spiritual armor that I don't take fall damage. I like at all. I could fall from 250 blocks or something, and I wouldn't take any fall damage. Because it's got feather falling 7 or something, you know, illegal hacked versions of feather falling. The long and the short of it being, of course, that I forgot that you take fall damage. It's a dangerous life to live. I'm gonna go get some more dirt for scaffolding. What was I saying right before I went on that tangent? Oh yeah, modded Minecraft. So like in 2030, we're gonna do another, you know, mod pack, another server, and now we're at the 5-year mark. We're coming up on the 5-year mark for this server because I think we started in like a Christmassy kind of time of year, a December-ish month. You know, it was Decembering. Oh man, this is so awkward because I can't. This block is structural, I think, right? Yeah, like it's the exterior, so I can't take this out. I almost want to like move the whole roof out 1 more block. Is that folly? Am I mad? It would be much nicer. Like the interior would be a much more spacious interior. This overhang would be epic. You could fit a whole cow in there, and just in the overhang. But do I want to redo the entire roof? No, not really. Yeah, I don't know about that. I think I'm gonna leave that one. Right? I think is this enough space? 6 blocks, right? For a living, you know, and then the roof would be up here. I think that's fair. I think that's a fair amount of space. Right? I just have to build some scaffolding so that I can get around. Yeah, and so, you know, like my theory was that if we wait, eventually there will be another golden age of modding. There will be another, you know, situation where circumstances conspire to keep everybody, the modders, on the same version of Minecraft for a significant period of time. Right? Like I think for 1.12.2 it was like significant updates to the Forge API or something, or maybe Minecraft changed something that broke like every mod, and so it took a long time for people to upgrade. And then, you know, because of Microsoft updating Minecraft like all the time, the modders, I actually started modding in 1.14. I made a mod for 1.14 that was that adds dirt that you can grow plants on that grass will spread to, so that you can have carrots kind of growing in what looks like just grass. I really like that. I thought that was important. But then I didn't want to update it to 1.15 when that came out, and then I didn't want to update it to 1.16 when that came out, and so it's just stuck in 1.14 limbo forever. Maybe someday I'll when there's a golden age of modding again, I'll update it. But I should have just made it for 1.12.2, right? Afterwards, I was like, man, why didn't I just make it for 1.12.2? Then I could be using it in my mod pack right now, and I'd be like this happy guy with his own mods in his mod pack. And then I started working on this kind of more elaborate, more content moddy kind of idea that I've had for a long time, where you make machines. It's like the promise of Botania. I really liked the way that Botania was like described itself on its website, where it talks about like, I think it gave me, when I first learned about Botania, it gave me the impression that my machines were going to look like a sort of naturalistic garden. They don't, right? But Botania machines do not look nice, right? When you make something in Botania, it looks like a big mess of random blocks and like beams of light moving around. And like the flowers are barely part of that mod. Right? It's a wonderful mod. I love Botania, but like it's not about flowers. The flowers just, it was a cool idea, and then the modder didn't seal the deal, paint it black, so to speak. I could just have a staircase go up here, right? If I did something down below, that's actually not bad. And then could this go up to the attic? But so my idea was, oh yeah, and then the same thing with Bewitchment. Bewitchment was talks about like the witch's garden, the aesthetic of like, oh, you have just this lovely little garden, and it if you just tend your garden, it gives you everything you need. You don't, and it's kind of true. It's more true with. Oh, do I want the tower to go all the way up, though? I don't think I do. No, I don't think that's how I'm going to do this. It's kind of true that in Bewitchment you have, like, you do get a lot of functions from your crops. You do get a lot of, like, functionality out of your crops, which is very cool. I really like that. I like that style of modding where you take something that was already in vanilla and then you just kind of expand on it, rather than adding something completely different, completely new. Yeah, this is okay. But it can't be, obviously it can't be, this is the wrong color of wood, right? I need oak. Yeah, so cucurbits, this is the name of the mod, cucurbits. Cucurbits is like, cucurbitae, I think, is the name of the family of cucumbers, gourds, pumpkins, watermelon, they're all cucurbits. And it's also got the word bits in it. And the intention was for it to be a kind of I don't know what this is. My inventory is getting kind of modded. I gotta go dump some stuff. Yeah, the intention was for it to be like a mod where you have a bunch of little bits that you can combine together, kind of like the way that thermal expansion here has a bunch of these little standalone machines. And you just combine them in whatever way you want. Like you combine them in creative ways, and that's how you make your machines. So there's not like a multi-block structure, right? That like does something, right? Like the enchanter in Botania, for example. Not to harp on Botania, I love Botania, but and so you'd combine these different bits and pieces. Oh yeah, because I just cut down some trees. I was like, oh, I did have oak. No. You are doubly a fool. There we go. So the idea would be that you'd have, for example, the lava melon is like the ancient ancestor of a watermelon. The lava melon is a little machine. It's like a watermelon. You plant the seed, and then unlike machines that in machines in machine mods use normal ticks, like they update every tick and they consume fuel, but like plants don't consume fuel, and they don't update every tick. Plants update randomly, so they have this nice sort of Perlin noise, randomy. I don't know if it's actually Perlin noise, noisy, random growth pattern, right? They don't all just grow in lockstep. They grow randomly, and so this lava melon would tick randomly like a plant, and it wouldn't consume any kind of fuel, and its operation would be that it would suck up a block of lava from its environment, its sort of immediate vicinity, and plant a fruit, a lava melon, plonk. And then you'd go and you'd see like, oh, I have a lava melon. You'd harvest it, and then it could be used instead of a bucket of lava in your furnace as fuel, for example. Or there were a couple of other uses that I had sort of imagined. And then the rest of the mod pack is just like more of those kinds of little devices, simple little devices that you chain together in order to create something bigger. Oh, I'm stuck. In order to create something bigger. Yeah. So like you'd have, for example, the baker's squash. they're all named after different kinds of gourds and squash. So like baker's squash smelts items around it, and all of the gourds are able to like interact with other gourds. I have this dough, so you can make sort of chains where you have the lava melon is picking up lava, and then it's supplying the baker's gourd needs a source of heat in order to smelt things. So it every couple of ticks, every random tick, it'll like try to consume a lava melon. If there's one in the vicinity, whoa, was that an archer? Yeah, that was an archer. oh boy, yeah, that was an archer. It was an archer with a power bow. Oh no. Ah! Oh god, how did he get up here? Stop that. Did I create a little staircase for them? Oh man. Ugh. Oh, they gave me pants and a little head. All right. Well, that was scary. Yeah. Anyway, modding. So I made that. I made a whole bunch of, I did a whole bunch of programming for that. I'm gonna keep this on now because I'm feeling suspicious. Made a whole bunch of cucumbers and gourds and stuff, and then yeah, this is good. This is gonna be okay. I'm gonna come up here. Yeah, I like it. For 1.12.2, and like that's cool, right? Yeah, I haven't worked on it recently. Where was I going with this? Oh yeah, so 1.20.1, I think there's some kind of schism. I'm not really sure, but I think there's been some kind of schism where like Forge and NeoForge are no longer compatible after that version. So that kind of has, to me, the scent of like, something's going to happen. There's going to be a golden age of modding because people are going to be stuck on those versions where it's compatible. I think I'm just going to build this out. This is kind of dangerous right here because of the mobs. I hate mobs. I don't even like their drops. I'm not going to get those because they're worthless to me. What would I do with a bunch of arrows and skeleton skulls? Like, I mean, maybe I could make a bewitchment setup. Not useful to me. Yeah. I'm shaking. Okay. I think this is going to be okay. I don't know. I feel like this is going to be reasonable. There's going to be a little window over here. Give me some oak. Right? There's going to be like a little window right here, and one over here. Maybe you're right. Maybe you're right. Flush with this. Right, so that it kind of looks like kind of lines up with the rest of them. Although I don't like the idea of standing at the same height as the window. That kind of turns me off. And like that. There's gonna be a roof there, though, right? So I guess it kind of does have to be down here. As much as I don't like that. Or I could just not have a window there. And then same thing here. Right? Window. I don't know. Maybe I'm gonna just put the walls down and then add the windows in later if I feel like this place is working. I think I'm also gonna have to change something. Oh, right. It needs these things. There we go. I was about to say that I'm gonna need to like change up the material kind of halfway. Yeah. Oh, that was something else that I was thinking about was I think I'm gonna change the material up above this line and then maybe above this line for the wall that's gonna come here. Like maybe I'm gonna use vertical stripes here and then at the very, very top, something else. I'm kind of sad that this is only 2 blocks wide and not 3 blocks wide. If it was 3 blocks wide, I could have like a window right in the middle. That's a bit more reason to move the whole thing out 1 block, isn't it? Wasn't I talking about that earlier, about how I wasn't going to do that? Like if I made the whole building 1 block further over, I'd have that nice middle block, and then I'd have a slightly better attic situation. Oh, I'm so tempted to do that. This place is a mess of dirt right now. Oh no, that's no good. You know what? That's no good. I'm just gonna flip the staircase. Is that gonna work if I just mirror it? No, I don't know. I don't know if it's gonna work or not. I'm just gonna have to do it. Because obviously I don't want to be falling to my doom, you know, every time I try and walk down the stairs. That'd be lame. My doom. There. I watched, I can't get this out of my head. I watched Parkour Civilization. It's so good. It's really bad. You know, I'm not a person who like appreciates stuff that's good because it's bad. I've just never been a big fan of stuff that's good because it's bad. And I think there's some stuff that is good because bad that I appreciate. What was the problem with if this whole thing was up 1 more block? Then you'd have to come in and you'd have to go up this way. Whereas this way, you come in and you go this way. And then there can be a little bit more space over here for building stuff, which I like. Or, alternatively, hello, zombie. Hello, zombie. Oh, man. The other thing is this staircase can go down as well as up. Oh, I like this. You know what? This is how it's going to be, right? It's going to go up, but then it'll also go down. Oh, yeah, this is great. I'm a genius. So the door will have to be... Well, anyway, something. And then it's going to exit right onto the... right onto here. Yeah, perfect. I knew it would work out. You just have to twist these things around a little bit. It's like a Rubik's Cube, you know? You gotta just keep fiddling with it forever. Is that how people solve Rubik's Cubes? There's no rhyme to that, is there? All right, cool. When day comes and monsters are gone, I'm gonna go out and get more of this beautiful red wood from those trees. What are they called again? And then here, I'm gonna have to go and look on that side to see how we did it over there. Stairs. Does it? Don't fall to your doom. I want it to line up with... Oh, it's not going to line up. It's going to be different. It's going to be a different shape than this side, which is fine. I'm going to allow that to happen. But what I wanted to see was like, does this have an overhang? This side doesn't have an overhang, right? This side does. This side doesn't. So it's just going to be stairs. I need glass for these windows. It's just going to be stairs like right on top of here. Or is it? This obviously can't be where it turns. It has to turn here. Right? And then that. And then this. Yeah, this is right. This seems fine. Yeah, so I've been playing a bit of modded 1.20.1. I started just like going through and just downloading every mod, like, you know, going to CurseForge and then just downloading every mod that I knew the name of, and some that I didn't, to try to find, like, in the hopes of finding like the good mods. And something that I noticed is there's a whole lot of Vanilla Plus modding going on, and not a whole lot of like big old content mods going on, you know? There's like your typical stuff that lasts for forever, like somehow Botania is just always going to be, Basqui's just cool, you know? I don't know who maintains Botania actually right now, but the mods that don't exist, like RambleCraft and stuff, I'm really missing them. How high does this need to go up? It doesn't need to go up to the attic, right? And in fact, I can have like a little walkway that comes out from the attic, right? Like this. A little porch on top of here with a little fence around it. If I play my cards right, I can do that. I need more wood. Yeah, not a lot of those big content mods, which I like. I like to have all these different. I mean, I've mentioned it before. I think I'm partial to the kitchen sink pack, and the idea of you have all these different paths you can take through the game, and you don't have to, like, you're not beholden to them. You don't have to go all the way on any particular path. You just pick and choose what you want, and then all of those little mods, they each add like little prompts, right, to the game. I've discussed this at great length by now, I'm sure. So I'm like missing those, right? And there's a whole bunch of, like, what I'm seeing is, so there's like Malum, for example, Malum, occultism, evil mod, whatever that evil one is, the evil magic mod. There seemed to be like a theurgy. Seems pretty cool. There just seem to be a whole lot of mods that are kind of feeling the samey, like, and it's because of, I mean, I assume it's because they're trying to do something that somebody else has already done, like something that inspired them, right? Which is fine. I think that's the way to do things. The virtuous shovelware. I don't want to call them shovelware. Obviously, oh my gosh, here goes. The connotation of shovelware, right, is that it's bad. But I don't think shovelware is bad. I think that there is a kind of virtuous shovelware, right? Like, for example, if you make Tetris, if you're into making things, and you start your life like as a maker of things by making, you know, like if you're making a video game and you're like, oh, I'm going to make an MMORPG. That's like that's famously the wrong way to start your life as an indie game developer, is by like trying to make an MMORPG because the scope is too big. The correct thing to do is to make Tetris, right? Or Mario, or like something where the scope is small and the work of designing it has kind of all been done for you, and then you are just like painting by numbers in a sense, but numbers that are awesome, right? Like Mario is cool. Super Mario 1 is a good game. There's something that you can learn from Super Mario 1. And so you should try to learn from Super Mario 1. And if you were a potter making pots, and you're like just starting out in the world of pot making, you wouldn't like try to innovate you wouldn't be like, I'm going to make mug, but it's going to be like mug plus saucer. You know, I'm trying to do the elevator pitch. The video game elevator pitch is like, oh, it's like a, you know, it's like Contra meets Castlevania, but Katamari Damacy. You know, or something like that, right? And you wouldn't do that if you were a potter making a pot. You just make a pot. You do whatever your master told you to do. your master. I'm thinking, yeah, I'm doing a bit of fictionalizing there. But you would you wouldn't video games we're like bound to innovate. We're like everybody has to be innovating all the time. There's this pressure that people feel to innovate, to come up with something new and crazy. But it's like, no, it's okay to just make something again. It's okay to like there can be any number of Tetrises, and like your Tetris will be different from Tetris by virtue of the fact that your hands made it, right? Like you won't make Tetris exactly, right? You won't be able to exactly replicate Tetris or Super Mario Brothers or anything like that, right? But if you're making it honestly because you love the game, and you're making it not like to cash in, but like to improve your practice as a game maker and stuff, then I think that has a lot of value. Cloning a game like Tetris has a lot of value, both for you and also for me, the Tetris loving person. Yeah, and so similarly, if you're making a Minecraft mod, I actually have this feeling like, you know, I want to make a Minecraft mod, but you know, it feels like a lot of the ideas have been done. You know, like a lot of uncreative people like me have this relationship with works, with creativity, where it's like, oh, like we're living in the age where all the good ideas are gone already, and like actually it's all been done already, you know. Actually, the reality is that it's just hard to have good ideas. They don't just come to everybody all the time. New, you know, something that feels new it was never a dime a dozen, right? Like no matter how far back you go in time, it was never, new ideas were never like a dime a dozen. I'm not a scholar of new ideas, so maybe there was a time when they were just coming, you know, one after the other like that. So, you know, cloning something is a good idea, and so that's what's happening right now. I feel like when I'm scrolling around in CurseForge looking for mods, is I see a lot of mods that are like, oh, this is like Botania. No, nobody does Botania. Actually, there's that Aura. Aura is pretty odd. Nature's Aura. It's pretty old now. Yeah, this is going to be a little deck, a little porch, but like that's not really wide enough to be a porch. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish this now, not as a porch, and then later I can like come back to it and make it a porch. Nature's Aura, I keep wanting to try Nature's Aura, and I keep not trying it, and I think that's really a shame because it seems really cool. And it's not a clone of anything, but like it does feel a little Botania inspired. You know, yeah, and I just finished establishing the fact that I don't think clone is like a dirty word. You know, homage is maybe a cleaner word for that. But yeah, like Theurgy kind of feels like it's got a bit of the Thaumcraft thing going, and like there's these big vacuums that need to be filled, right? Power vacuums, the political landscape of modded Minecraft. By those big content mods, people are trying to fill them. You know, witchery and bewitchment and all that. Yeah, so it's kind of missing right now. So I feel like 1.20.1 has promise that it may be time, you know. The time maybe now to like start working on this mod pack so that in 5 years it's just ready and we can just spin up the next iteration right away. I'm gonna go down somehow without dying. Whoop! And take a look at my work here. Yeah, so I'm gonna start working on like the base of it. Yeah, this is fine. I'll start working on the base of the pack now, and you know, consider those consider all those various mods. Oh yeah, okay, that's fine. These are just supposed to be stairs, right? I think I just hastily. Oh, I guess these have to be half slabs then, right? Yeah, that's fine. This is good. Whoa, did my pickaxe just fork? So, not often that happens when you're wielding amethyst. Do I have any more amethyst? Somewhere. Oh, yes I do. Cool. Sticks. I like this recipe, right? This is quality of life, right? You know, you're supposed to make you're supposed to make the multi. That's the original multi-crafting, right? Got to make sticks first. I should have just looked in my sticks box. I should have a cache for sticks that's like right here. That way I can just smack, get my sticks. Oh, I should get the stone that I need. Stone stairs. Where's my crafting table? I thought I had a crafting table. I thought I just had one. I guess I put it down somewhere. I'm always losing my crafting tables, eh? That seems to be a theme. Get some stairs on here. Boop. Boop. And then I'm going to craft up the, because there's supposed to be like a piece of stone there. So I'm going to craft those up now. Like that. Oops. Oh yeah, right. And then this is going to be the floor. Oh, but there's not really going to be a floor here. I'm going to just put it here for now, just so that I don't have to look at zombies. But there's not actually going to be a floor there. That's going to be more spiral staircase. So actually, there's not even really going to be arches here, right? There's going to be like, maybe I'll put in like a facade or something. Yeah, we'll see. Does this need one? No, I guess not, eh? Yeah. Oh, and these guys already have it. Very nice. Oh, look at this. Look at this place. Yeah, I like it. I like it. It's obviously like the front, the view here is a little too simple. I'm gonna have to like do something. Yeah, and like I remember, yeah, this sticks out too far, right? I think the plan was to have part of this like extruded out, and that would give it a bit more depth, which it needs on this side. This side is too flat. And this is looking okay. Obviously this something needs to be done here. It's got that, so it looks like tofu. That's cool. And then the second floor. And then on this side. Yeah, it's nice. Something else that I wanted to do was to put in the little window bays. Window bays? I wonder if that's what they're called. I'm not a... Oh, no, it's supposed to be there. I don't know why I thought that was not supposed to be there. I'm not an architect, so I don't know the names of things, but I think that up on the second floor, right here, there's going to be like a little square sticky out window thing. That's the official term, I'm pretty sure. Sticky out window thing. Do I have any dark spots? Yes, I do. Would really suck for a zombie to spawn there. Obviously. Yeah, and then here, yeah, this is awkward, eh? That's an awkward thing, because like right here, the floor needs to be up a block. Yeah, like I'll never be able to put a room here. This is just a dead space now, right? So this view is kind of wasted. Because I won't be able to walk over to that view to see it. Yeah. Trials and tribulations. trials and tribulations. Oh, hello. That's where you went. Now I don't know where you are. Yeah. That's not supposed to be like that. Yeah. And then up here, I can have a little bedroom. Okay, I'm going to replace this staircase with oak. This floor as well. It's probably going to be... Like, this isn't part of the wall, is it? Yeah, it is. But that's okay. I can chisel this. This I can chisel. So for now, I'm just going to put in oak, and then I'll chisel it afterwards from the outside. You know what I mean? Whoa, my reach. Okay, and then this whole place all being one kind of floor. Like, the thing is, I'm building this like empty skeleton of a house. And then, you know, at some point I'm going to fill it with stuff. So there's going to be like, it's going to have like a nice carpet, and it's going to have some furniture, and it's going to have maybe different kinds of wood on different parts of the floor, things like that. You know, don't worry, you know, don't worry about me. I'm good. I'm building this thing gradually. It's fine. It's going to be okay. But, yeah, it takes time to get it right. And iteration. I think it's important to be able to iterate. Like, I'm a little bit dreading the roof. I do want to extrude it one block out. And I'm dreading that, especially now that I just added a complicated little structure on the side. What am I going to do about this? I got to get a backpack. I keep saying that. But I really got to do it at some point. How much leather do I have? I think it's like 8 leather for a backpack, and I don't think I have 8 leather. But what I do have is some drying racks. So I could be making leather with these fish. Any more fish in here? Also, I think it might be spring, or close enough. Because, like, look. Yeah, fishy, 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 fishy. Yeah, fishy, 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 fishy. Yeah, fishy, fishy. It's not frozen anymore. It was frozen. I feel like it was frozen, right? I feel like it was frozen at the beginning of this video, even. No, it's not. So it might be spring. It might be time to plant some potatoes. Potats. Okay. That's why the wheat hasn't been growing, eh? Because it's the wrong season. It's not the season of wheat. Be good to have some lower burning fuel. You know, 1600 ticks is a lot. Like, this is a waste of half a piece of coal. You got 3. Yeah. Potatoes, 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 potatoes. Where's my potatoes? Oh, right. I like, remember I almost destroyed the last of my potatoes? So I'm not going to have like a ton of potatoes to plant because I baked them. Maybe I can just bone meal a couple. Ooh, don't eat that. Don't eat that raw potato. I just bone meal a couple of them. I've got bone meal on me, but then also I've got some bone meal in here. And then I think I probably have some bone. Nope. All right. I haven't been doing enough. Yay. That was terrible. What? Where did all my fertilizer go? I thought I had just a ton of fertilizer. Oh well. Okay, I'm gonna clean these guys up. I have a bunch of crops in a box over here. Out here, where there are potentially zombies. Are any of these spring beans? Yeah, you're coming for me, eh? Let me get those beans. Oh, uh-oh. This is bad. No. I made it. All right. And just have to remember that I put all of my... What is this? Oh, cool. Tea plants. I've never planted... What? Oh, these are the beans. What's this? Oh, this is wheat. I thought I got 2 crops out of there, didn't I? Oh yeah, there it is. Sweet potatoes. What just happened? Did you see that? Did you see what just happened there? Did I see that? What? That's weird. And there's a baby fish. Oh my gosh. I have just discovered something interesting. That's weird. I had no idea that those fish, I don't even know what mod those are from. Just a few fish. Wow, that's very interesting. Diamond fishing rod. Bucket of cod. Interesting. All right, well, I mean, gotta look into that at some point. That seems pretty cool. Okay, where was I? Oh yeah, these guys. Sweet potatoes are kind of easy mode because they grow all year round. Gotta rotate your crops. I said I was gonna do the crop stuff outside, building the little wall outside so that I can have my crops. But I didn't do that. I didn't do that during the day at all. Such is life, I guess. I wonder if any of these are spring. Like if mandrake root is spring, maybe I'll do... Where's the mandrake? Wormwood. Mandrake. Autumn. No. Hellebore. Might as well, right? What else have I got? I mean, it's spring. I gotta fix the aubergine being perennial. That's no good. It should be autumn. And, oh, what's this? Rice. Yeah, I don't think this just, no. What is this? RambleCraft rice. I think you've got to plant it. I think you need a special RambleCraft tool to prepare the dirt. This thing. Cultivator? And then it grows. And there's a whole thing. But the thing is, I have this other mod, Tea Story, which also adds rice. And I think that I prefer the rice that it makes. I think that I prefer the process. Because you got to make the seedlings and stuff. I like that. I think I like that better. Rice seeds, and then you make the seedlings, and then you have to like transplant them into the rice paddy, which is more accurate. Straw, and then what can you do with straw? You can make a straw blanket, straw rope. There's no straw block. You know, that's a real shame. Thatch, you know, thatch and straw, like thatch. These guys, these are great blocks. Where's my block preview? Is that, there it is, right? Quark's thatch is not great. You know, another thing that I don't really like about versions after 12 is the programmer art. This is, you know, the quote-unquote programmer art that you are gazing upon right now. Is a lot easier to, like, if you're a modder and you're trying to add your own, you know, blocks to the game, it's a lot easier to add them in this context, you know, in this visual context, right? Whereas now the blocks all have like this kind of cartoonish bounce to them, and it's harder to participate in that. I feel like I don't feel like I'm going to be able to make blocks that are beautiful enough with cucurbits. I'm going to need to like hire an artist or something. That seems ridiculous. Whereas if it was just this, you know, like a pumpkin, that I could do that. I'm a programmer. I can make programmer art. Maybe I wouldn't be able to do that. That's pretty cool. But with this one, no problem. Yeah. Okay. Well, I don't think this is. Yeah, I think this is coming along, but it's going to be a while before I'm done this house. This house is currently in an unfinished state. Whoa, 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 whoa. You see, I mean, I knew that I'd get spiders in here. I knew I'd get spiders in here because they can just climb right up over the wall. That's got to change. Oh God, I gotta get out of here. I gotta hide. Maybe over here. All right, well, that's enough. That's enough for now.